Hello everyone, welcome back to Old Charles, your ultimate destination for everything related to coin collecting, history, and values. Today, we're diving deep into a popular coin from down under, the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. We'll discuss its value, history, features, and much more. So make sure you stick around until the end. Let's get started. First, let's take a closer look at the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. Introduced as part of the Australian decimal currency system, which replaced the old British-style pounds, shillings, and pence, this coin is an essential piece of Australia's numismatic history. The 10-cent coin has been in circulation since 1966. But what makes the 1972 version unique? On the obverse, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. This version, with the Elizabeth II Australia inscription, was used from 1966 until 1984. The reverse features the iconic design of a kangaroo, the symbol of Australia's wildlife and the national identity, designed by Stuart Devlin. The 197,210 cent coin features the same design, with a slight variation in minting. Quality, making it a notable collectible. In 1972, Australia was in the midst of significant social and political changes. The Vietnam War was still a recent memory, and Australia was navigating its place in the global arena. Meanwhile, the economy was transitioning as well, and the 10-cent coin became a vital part of everyday transactions. Over time, coins like these have come to symbolize a key period in Australian history, and today, they're more than just currency, they're collectibles. First, the value of this coin can depend greatly on its condition. If you have a well-circulated coin, you might not get much more than its face value, which is 10 cents. But if the coin is in near mint or uncirculated condition, its value increases considerably. As of today, a standard circulated 197,210 cent coin might be worth around 10 to 20 cents AUD. Nothing too extravagant. However, if your 1972 coin is in uncirculated condition or has been preserved well over the years, you could be looking at a value of between 50 cents to a couple of dollars AUD, depending on the demand and the specific grade. Coins graded proof or in mint state can fetch much higher prices, often around $5 AUD or more at auctions, or among serious collectors. Some rare minting errors, such as misprints or unusual markings, can push the value even higher, especially among dedicated numismatists. These unique variants often get auctioned for higher amounts, sometimes even in the double-digit dollar range. If you're considering starting or adding to your coin collection, the 197,210 cent coin is an excellent option. It's affordable for new collectors, but still holds historical significance. Remember, when it comes to value, condition is king. Always store your coins properly to maintain their quality. Use acid-free holders or cases to prevent corrosion, and avoid touching the coin's surface with your fingers. It's also a good idea to keep an eye on the market trends. Coin values fluctuate, and the more you educate yourself about grading and the specifics of each coin, the better equipped you'll be to spot a great deal or rare find. So there you have it. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is a small but mighty piece of numismatic history. Its value may not break the bank, but it certainly might be holding an eye on to something especially in better condition. And if you have a 197,210 cent coin in your collection, or maybe you found a rare version of it, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth coin videos. Thanks for watching YAA Mara, where history, coins, and collectors meet. Before 1966, Australia used the British pound, shilling, and penny system. The government decided to switch to a decimal system, aligning with the global trend to simplify currency. The new system was introduced on February 14, 1966, with the Australian dollar divided into 100 cents. This was a significant moment in Australia's economic history, and the country minted a new range of coins, including the 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, and 50 cent coins Minted since 1966, featured a distinctive design. The obverse side of the coin displayed the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by British sculptor Arnold Mayton. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. On the reverse side, the 10-cent coin depicted an iconic Australian symbol. The image read, kangaroo, designed by artist Stuart Devlin. The kangaroo has long been associated with Australia's national identity and wildlife, symbolizing strength, uniqueness, and the country's connection to nature. In 1972, the 10-cent coin saw regular production, with most of the coins being used for everyday transactions. The 1972 version has the same design as previous years, but each year's mintage may have subtle differences due to variations in minting methods, quality, and the year's production volume. By the 1970s, Australia's economy was also undergoing changes. Australia was in the midst of the post-Vietnam War era, with rising inflation and evolving economic policies. The use of coins, like the 10-cent piece, was vital for regular trade and transactions in Australian society, and the 19721 0-cent coin became an everyday part of life. The 10-cent coin was a key part of the Australian currency system for several decades. During the 1970s and 1980s, the coin was heavily circulated. It was used for smaller transactions, from public transportation fares to grocery shopping and other daily purchases. During the 1970s, the Australian government saw the 10-cent coin as a vital instrument in regulating the economy and standardizing allowed for a more convenient decimal-based monetary system, which helped the Australian economy move into a modernized state. In recent years, the 10-cent coin has become less commonly used for small purchases due to inflation and the general shift towards digital payments. However, collectors still seek out older versions of the coin, particularly those in mint or uncirculated condition, as part of Australia's numismatic heritage. Since the 1972 coin is part of the early years of the decimal currency system, it holds historical significance. Coins from this period, including the 10-cent piece, are valued by collectors for their design, rarity, and association with Australia's transition to a new era of currency. Although the 10-cent coin has become less frequently used in daily transactions, it remains a significant part of Australian coinage. The 1972 version, particularly in uncirculated or mint condition, holds a certain appeal to numismatists and collectors. Its value has remained stable in terms of face value, but its collectible worth can increase depending on the coin's condition and demand. Coins like the 19721 0-cent piece serve as a window into Australia's economic and cultural past, and they continue to be cherished by appreciate the rich history of the country's currency system. In summary, the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of Australia's transition into a new economic system. It reflects the country's growth and adaptation during a significant period in history. The condition of a coin, often referred to as its grade, plays a crucial role in determining its value, especially for collectors. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, like all coins, can be graded based on its appearance and level of wear and tear. The higher the condition, the more valuable the coin can be to collectors. Here's a breakdown of the different coin conditions and how they impact the value of the 19721 0-cent coin. An uncirculated coin looks as if it just came from the mint. It shows no signs of wear, scratches, or marks, and the details on the coin are sharp and clear. The coin may still have its original mint luster. Coins in uncirculated condition can fetch higher prices than their face value, especially if they are rare or from a particular year. For a 19721 0-cent coin in uncirculated condition, the value can range from $1 to $5 AUD, depending on demand and the specific minting details. An extremely fine coin shows, still very sharp, but it may have a few light scratches or faint marks from circulation. There is no loss of detail in the key areas, like the Queen's portrait or the kangaroo's legs. Two-sided fat coin is still quite valuable, typically ranging from $1 to $2 AUD depending on other factors, such as rarity or market interest. A very fine coin has noticeable signs of wear, especially around the high points of the design, like the queen's crown or the kangaroo's legs. However, the key features are still clear, and the coin is still recognizable. A coin in good condition shows considerable wear, with much of the detail lost. The images on the coin may be hard to discern, and it might have scratches, dings, or discoloration from years of circulation. Coins in good condition are generally worth only their face value or slightly more if they hold historical significance. For a 197-210 coin, it would likely be worth around 10 to 20 cents AUD, unless there's a rare error or misstrike. A coin in poor condition is heavily worn, possibly bent, scratched, or corroded. It's difficult to make out any of the fine details of the design. While still collectible, it has little value outside of being a historical piece. In poor condition, the coins, as it no longer offers any aesthetic or collectible value, proper storage can significantly impact the condition of a coin. Coins should be stored in acid-free holders, cases, or albums to prevent tarnishing, corrosion, or scratches. Coins that were circulating extensively will naturally show more signs of wear and damage, reducing their value. Exposure to moisture, dirt, or extreme conditions can cause a coin to deteriorate quickly, which will affect its value. Coins with rare minting errors, off-center strikes, or double strikes can have higher value, even in lower grades. For the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, a coin in uncirculated or extremely fine condition will be much more valuable than one that is heavily worn or damaged. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a key role in determining its market value. If you have a 197-210 cent coin in good condition, it's a great idea to store it carefully and monitor the market for any changes in demand that might affect its worth.